What's up, guys? Back here with some more standard content, and today we have something very special for you. So in my climb to the Mythic rank, which is the elusive Mythic rank on Magic the Gathering Arena, I played against somebody who was actually already number 2, and they kind of beat the crap out of me with some red-green Delirium, and then I played against them again, and they beat the crap out of me again. And that individual, user name in chat, I think their Twitch name was Tom_quiz, they actually gave me their deck list, and lo and behold, this is what you see in front of you today. So we are going to be playing some of the number 2 Mythic ranked Delirium, and I gotta say, this is probably one of the best Delirium decks that I've played, and I have spent a lot of time on this deck, but with Delirium, it's all about finding the right mix. You kind of understand the spells that are good. You can just kind of search on Scryfall the cards that have Delirium, but it's trying to find the right mix of all of those and kind of put them into one neat little package. So let's start off with the Delirium cards. So specifically, Fear of Missing Out, Wildfire, Wickerfolk, Patchwork Beastie, these are kind of like your main beatdown plans. And Wildfire, if you have Delirium, it's a 2-mana 4/3 with Trample and Haste. Fear of Missing Out allows you to get additional combat phases. And Patchwork Beastie is kind of doing double duty here, where you have a 3/3 that can attack or block, so 1 mana for a 3/3, pretty good rate, but you do need Delirium in order to attack or block, but it sort of fuels itself. And these 3 cards kind of form the backbone and the core of the creature base for this deck. Now, the other Delirium card that you see here present is Violent Urge, and when I first started playing this Delirium deck, I was nowhere near this card. I did not want to touch this card. I thought it was really bad against the black removal spells and the mid-range decks. And then I saw Aspiring Spike playing a lot more of this in his modern Jund version of Delirium, and I started to see people adapt 1 or 2 copies in Standard. And the more I play with this card, the more I realize that I think it should be an automatic 4 of. What ends up happening when you have Violent Urge is because the creature gets double strike and +1/+0, but double strike with additional combat phases just represents so much damage out of nowhere. Imagine, for example, you have a Wildfire. You Violent Urge that, it becomes a 5-power trample double striker with an extra combat phase. That's 20 damage just with 1 card. So you can kind of see how you can just one-shot people out of nowhere with those Violent Urges, and you have Snakeskin Veil to protect it. We have 3 Torch the Tower, 2 Scorching Dragonfire, a little bit of a split there, just because you don't always have something to sacrifice to Torch. Dragonfire is more mana, it's less mana efficient, worse against stuff like Mono Red and Gruul, but you do kind of want to make sure you have the ability to kill stuff like Glissa and Enduring Curiosity, most importantly, without needing something to sacrifice to Torch. The other card that we have 4 copies of that I haven't seen, it's sort of starting to pick up. There was, I think, a Worlds list that had 4 Wrens, and that's where people started adopting this technology. And Wrenn is just, it's hard to explain why, but it's just a good card, where the -2, when you mill 3 cards, most of the time, assuming that you're doing anything in the first couple of turns, you're just going to get Delirium with that first -2 on turn 3. The other cool interaction with Wrenn is if you Wrenn uptick on a Ridgeline, you still get the Ridgeline trigger. And also, the Wrenn gives your land hexproof, so they can't even kill the Ridgeline when you go to attack with it. So that's kind of a cool synergy too. And then Breakout as our sort of other creature, even though it's not really a creature because it's a sorcery in the graveyard, but it lets you dig 6 to try and find whatever piece you're missing, whether it's Fear of Missing Out or Wildfire, Wickerfolk. So that it just kind of gives you some more consistency there. And as far as like the beatdown creatures are concerned, Keen-Eyed Curator is a fantastic card, especially in combined with Fear of Missing Out, because what you can do is Keen-Eyed gets big if you can exile 4 types with it. Now, you may not always have enough stuff in your graveyard to exile 4 types with Keen-Eyed and keep Delirium. But what you can do is you can attack with Keen-Eyed and Fear of Missing Out with Delirium, Fear of Missing Out trigger, untap the Keen-Eyed, and then after that trigger before damage, exile 4 cards from your graveyard, have a 7/7 trample that you get an extra attack with. So that is kind of cool as well. Cenote Scout here looks pretty innocuous, but again, fills the gap, fills the curve, can help put cards into the graveyard for Delirium. So just kind of a good workman-like card. Again, we mentioned the 2 Restless Ridgelines. That's kind of all you have room for because it is a tap land, and then your standard duels plus only forests here. You could maybe go like 5 forests, 2 mountains, but you don't need as many mountains, and you need a lot of forest for double green for Curator and Wrenn and Realmbreaker. Sideboard, nothing too crazy here. We have the additional 2 copies of Snakeskin Veil going up to 4 against the mid-range decks, which I love. I think that is a huge addition, and I didn't play this many Snakeskins before, but it makes a lot of sense. If you think of this deck as a combo deck where you're assembling Urge plus Wildfire, having Veil to protect is kind of huge. Obliterating Bolt to mostly take care of Glissa and Enduring Curiosity, as we mentioned. Malfunction here, just as a way to kill an artifact, can also maybe come in against midrange to redirect their kill spells. Torch the Tower, Burst Lightning, additional kill spells, Paw Patch for demons, and Vengeful Possession, which is our threaten of choice for those pesky 6/6s like Archfiend and such. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the deck list. Again, shout out to, I believe it was Tom_Quiz for this lovely deck list. And I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay, and I will see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. We haven't played against a single other Mythic player besides Quiz. See, imagine if we had the alt art Wrenn in this hand, right? It would just look weird. It just doesn't go with the rest of our cards. Elf dead. Give me a land next turn, please. No, she was diamond. I'll simply draw land. Nope. That's bad. If they cut down this, do I protect it? No! You son of a bitch. Come on, man. The one card. The one card. That's bad. And we're dead. I notice a problem with our deck. We cannot defeat the card Glissa Sunslayer. I have noticed a flaw in our strategy. A chink in the armor, some would say. Also, it'd be really nice if I could draw a 3rd land. Dude, Quiz just made this deck look so good. Used it on an elf? Yeah, if I didn't use it on an elf, they would have played a demon on turn 3 that I also couldn't beat. This matchup seems awful. Guess they just never had the demon. I also still have not drawn my 3rd land. Things are going swimmingly. Swimmingly. Yeah, we're dead. I'm off it. I'm off it. I'm off it. All right. Golgari. Bulb me. Torch me. This does maybe not seem like a burst landing matchup. Like this? Dude, we have way too many cards for this matchup. What the hell do you cut? Beasties? Like, Urge seems mid. Cut Breakout a lot. Yeah, I guess you were boarding in a lot of spells. Cutting Breakout makes sense. So these out, and then... Is 4 Veil too much? I mean, it makes sense. Do we have too much removal? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... It's a lot of non-creature spells, but I guess that's kind of why we're cutting the breakouts, right? I also send it with 61 cards a lot. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. I think that is something that I will choose to not do. The more I think about it, I don't like this card against them. Okay, this hand's good. All you have to do is just board up to 61 every time. I kind of missed the blue-white deck already, though, to be honest. Streamer, why did you put the torch in the graveyard? Interesting. Very interesting. What's this? I mean, if you have the lands, Lindy, I'd probably recommend Grixis. This is a good Wrenn spot. Because we can minus. Surely I'll get Delirium. Take this, hit for 4. And then next turn, they hit this to 1. We go play this, animate, hit for 11. It's not bad. Unless they play a demon. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Any pop batch? It's a tough way to do it. That is a tough way to do it. Do they... Okay, question. If I Wrenn, animate land, and wildfire, do they ever block the land? It's really greedy. It is really greedy. I don't think they'll block the land. There's no chance there's no shot they block the land here. No way they block the land. All right. Fine. Touche. I see how it is. Brother! What is happening? All right, I'm off it. What is happening? Dude, the amount of times that I get Maelstrom Pulsed is just, like, it's just insane. Just every single time, without fail. All right, this hand's good. This hand cooks. This hand does the cooking. Oh, no. They're going to punish me for not playing the blue-white deck. Although, this is a rematch, right? In terms of decks, it's a rematch. I will say, the Delirium deck is 2-0 in this matchup currently. Okay. It's a good exchange. All right, just give me Delirium. That is definitely not Delirium. Was it land instant? This is just a more efficient use of mana. I know they can kill the Wrenn, but... Okay, Delirium has been located. So we take this hit for 4. Subscribe with Prime earlier today, but didn't get a notification. Well, you do have a symbol next to your name, so you do have the sub badge. So it is showing that you're currently subscribed, Checkgasms. But I appreciate the sub, thank you. All right, Mil Juan. 5 types, huh? So this would be 14. 14 is not enough to kill them. So in that case, I guess we just hit them for 8. Yeah. Because then if they gain 2 off the Siren, we then have 14 next turn. I mean, I assume they're going to play something this turn, but... Wait, do they just have nothing? So this is 3, 4, 8, 11, 13. Okay. I can also give the land double strike, right? Pump this. Do they really have nothing? They have a counterspell, maybe? No? Okay. Well, I didn't... What's in their 4-card hand? Do they really just have 4 lands in hand? There's no way, right? Okay. Alright, what is good against Glyph? Pop Patch seems good. Kind of just want all the kill spells. Even Pyroclasm doesn't sound bad. This kills an artifact. Dude, what the hell did we cut? I think it's just the same thing as last time, right? Cut the breakouts. Like, trim 1 Urge. Trim a Wrenn. Maybe Clasm is not good. Let's not do that. Yeah, let's not play Burst. It is a lot, because Burst doesn't kill Steel Seraph or Glyph. It's like really only good against Warden. So, probably not enough good Burst targets. Keep this. This hand's fine. 75 easy. If anybody can do it, it's Quiz. Cenote. Nah, I'm good. I ain't got time for that. The Wrenn Ridgeline interaction is pretty sick. I do agree with that. I will say that that interaction is nice. They have something here. I don't know what it is. Could just be a bounce spell. I'm just going to play this. I don't actually know if I want to discard any of these cards. Could maybe sell me on Fear, discard Wildfire. Because that's 3 types. Oh, it's only 2 types engraved. Yeah, I don't think that's good. Like, I kind of like all the cards in my hand. Okay, this is fine. This I am okay with. Creature sorcery. So I could go Fear, discard Wildfire, and then either of these would give me Delirium next turn. I like that. The Wildfire is more damage this turn, but the Fear is higher upside for next turn. Because we can flip the Curator and then just untap it. So this is an attack for 14. Like, this... when I first started playing this Delirium deck, I was really, like, not a big fan of Keen-Eyed Curator. But the more I play with it, and the more this interaction comes up, like, these cards are just so busted together. It's so sick. Huh. Well, that's awkward. Wait, what if I just sack the Fear? Isn't that just good? We go... blow up the Rest in Peace. Torch, sack, Fear, kill this. It does feel a little weird to sack the Fear, but it gets us to Delirium next turn. We're close. Enchantment creature instant. This is pretty bad if they have Glyph, so I'm just going to bottom it. Would it be possible to make a standard deck and then have a different deck on the sideboard? Like transformational sideboard? It's a little harder. It's a little harder to do that in a format like standard, where the card pool is a little bit smaller. Now that being said, standard card pools, like, the card pool is definitely bigger than most standard formats, but not exactly sure what that would look like. You could maybe do that with otters, where like your otters game one, and then you maybe like focus more on the combo, and then your post board plan is, more like mid rangey stuff. Well, I mean, the thing is, purples is I still end up losing two things either way, right? So no matter what, I'm gonna have to lose two things to the torch, and I might as well just scry if I'm gonna do that. That's bad. Although if they attack, they lose the Ajani, so they can't attack. Yeah, Reanimator into mid-range. You're like, against a lot of graveyard hit, you board out the Reanimator package. Should have attacked here. If they block with Bunny, you don't lose anything. What do you mean? If they block with Bunny, you don't lose anything. I don't know what you mean by that. Could have gone to combat. They block with 4/4, then you shrink it to 2/2 by killing 1/2 and rip. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Sure. Okay. No, you're right. You're right. That would have been better. I hadn't thought about just torching the creature and shrinking the Bunny that way. You're right, though. You're right. Yeah, they do it with the Oculus deck. This is not going well. I did board in Obliterating Bolts. I think we just have to make sure this Ajani dies. But I also think I leave a jump blocker back. Okay. Ajani has been defeated. Ajani cooked this game, though. Johnny did a lot of heavy lifting. Johnny looking swole these days. Yeah, that is not ideal. Yeah, we don't have outs now. Even if I draw Bolt, we just die to the Anchorage next turn. All right, game 3. Game tree. Run it back. Glyph deck too strong. I think we may switch back to Glyph after this. Only if I lose, okay? If we lose, we're going back. You got a rip for me? I got the rip covered. Don't you worry about that. The rip I have covered. Yo, chill. I mean, their deck is not that great at getting Delirium, right? What do we have? Instant land? All right, send it. They're going to try to get Delirium. No, they don't even bother. I hope they don't think that if they glyph this, they can attack with it. Oh, please tell me you're not doing that. I think our opponent might be about to learn a very important lesson. Funny enough, this having flying is kind of funny. It's kind of good for me because I can just kill it. We still don't have Delhi, but we're also at 5. We're Bing chillin'. Bing chillin'. All right, they're off it. I did say we would switch if we lost, but we didn't lose, so. $15 might not even do it. I think Quiz was saying it took Quiz like, what, 10 matches to get to from number 2 to number 1 or something? The rankings get weird when you get to the top. Okay, this hand looks good. I can pick up what you're putting down. Now, we played against somebody earlier in chat, Quiz, who I believe said that they are number 1 currently. I don't know if they are still number 1, but they beat us earlier. They were number 2. They beat us, and then they said they were number 1 after that. That's the entire reason we're playing this deck. We played against Quiz, who was number 2. We played against them twice when they were number 2, and they beat us twice with this Delirium deck, so I wanted to try it out. Seems like a nice match to just kill all their stuff. Now they got protection. Protection. Instant, huh? It's between this and this. It is harder to get a land into the graveyard, so I think I might just do this. And then this. Perfect. That is kind of perfect. So we have lethal next turn, right? Yeah, we have lethal. We have 24 next turn. Obviously, if they have sheltered, that changes things, but... Okay, that is not sheltered. No kill spell, please. I think they're dead. All right, we'll see you. We'll see you next time, Evil Rat. God, this, like, when you get... This is why Violent Urge is so busted, by the way. Like, whenever you have Violent Urge plus Fear of Missing Out, it's so gross. Ugh, so sick. Easy one-shot. What was your life total, by the way? 20? Well, take 20. Okay, so Boros Auras. Burst Lightning, good. Fourth Torch, good. Bolt, good. Clasm, good. Yeah, it was technically 25. How many Snakeskin Veils do we want? They are probably playing a bunch of Shocks, and they certainly have 4 Sheltered. Like, you could even argue this against Sheltered, right? Maybe it's too narrow. Because they don't have any flyers. Enough removal for Untimely. Oh, you're saying to redirect? So the problem I have with redirect is... Wait, how does redirect work against Sheltered? It doesn't work, right? Because Sheltered is only opponents? Yeah. I mean, I guess you can, like, redirect it to a worse creature. It's true, they did show me the enchantment that gives flying. So that does give us more uses for, more utility for Pop Hatch. Certainly going to trim 2 of these. Trim 1 of these. Trim... Can maybe trim a Keen-Eyed. Could just do something like this. I don't think I like Untimely. I think cut all Wrenn. Wrenn is pretty slow in this matchup, huh? Could do 2 Pop Patch. Let's try that. Does Vengeful work, or when you get the creature, does it shrink because you don't own enchantments? So you're gaining control of the creature, but they still own... No, the auras are still attached, I believe. I believe the auras would still be attached. Like 99% sure. Oh, does it? Sheltered says, enchant creature you control. Oh, is it because they no longer... So they own the Sheltered and control the Sheltered, but they don't control the creature? Okay. I mean, I don't know if I want to board in a 3-mana answer to Sheltered by Ghosts. Like, that seems a little too narrow. Look, this is going to look weird. But I actually think I'm supposed to cast a Bolt here. Because it's more mana efficient. Need a double red? Why do I need double red this turn? Well, the Urge just doesn't do anything. I don't have Delirium. I guess I pass here. Yeah, we can't block with the Patchwork, so holding up Urge does nothing. I mean, I gotta torch this now, right? Yo, what's up, Card Bros? Welcome. I don't expect it to resolve, but also I'd rather not die, so, you know. And at least if they're targeting something, maybe I'd rather have them target the mouse. The Manifold Mouse, that is. Wait, what? What the hell? Okay. Well, I didn't expect that. Didn't think we'd get this far. They also didn't attack. Instant land sorcery. I could draw. The absolute chat. This Pick Your Poison looks a little suspicious. Do we already have instant? Yeah, we do, right? I don't want that. Look, I'll get to Delirium eventually. Eventually, I will get to Delirium. Okay, this is fine. That's less fine. Although, if they cast the Feather of Flight, that lets me Pop Patch it and or Pick Your Poison. Can you Pop Patch the enchantment? I can, but there's no reason to, because they're going to cast the Feather. So I might as well let them cast the Feather and then get use out of this. Oh, they're not casting Feather. That's interesting. I mean, I guess in that case, I'll just do this then. I was for sure thought they were going to cast the Feather there. Maybe they do it now. They're just not casting it? What's happening? Okay. Well, this worked out horribly. Yeah, that's bad. That's very bad. They have 2 in hand. I mean, it's not the end of the world, right? We can do this. It's not the end of the world. Question is, are we playing defense? They have 2 in hand. I don't think playing defense against them makes sense. If they have any pump spell, we just get blown out. I don't think so. I wanted that. I needed that. I'm going to hold land in case we draw Fear. So I can Fear, discard land, keep Urge. Okay, well, it seems like they just didn't have spells in hand. That also works. Back to 26. I used to like Flytrap a lot, but I actually feel like as the way the metagame has progressed, I'm not as high on Flytrap as I used to be. There's just a lot more go for the throats now. So I actually kind of prefer the version that's leaner with Breakout. It feels like, so the way that I look at it is, it feels to me, I don't know what that's doing. It feels to me like Flytrap is very similar to, what's the card that I was thinking of? Flytrap is very similar to Viper in the sense of when it works, it's awesome, but it's really bad if your opponent has a kill spell. Granted, it's like a little bit different because even if they have a kill spell, you still get some value out of the Flytrap, but yeah, you could, I mean, Flytrap over Wrenn is, it's definitely a Mythic wildcard thing. I'm not sure which one's better. I like the versatility of Wrenn. Like being able to make 3/3 bodies, and Wrenn animating this is pretty cool. Like that's come up a couple of times. So instant sorcery artifact creature. Question is, do we trade? No, we definitely attack here. And by trade, I mean, do I hold back? I think we can win the race. Especially with the second Wildfire in hand. Like, we just need to find the Violent Urge and they're dead. I'm sorry, what? Chain of Creature has Toxic 2. Okay. Their creature has Toxic 2, and when it dies, return it to the battlefield under your control. They didn't attack. So we send everything, untap Wildfire. They block Fear, take 8. And then they block Wildfire the second time. I think we do this first. Just in case we hit the Violent Urge. Well, that also works. Because now they're going to block the Fear and we can exile this. I mean, fine either way, right? Why would they not block the Fear, though? Like, you can kill both if you block the Fear. I guess you're killing both either way, right? No, because I can't attack with the Fear a second time. Whatever, it's fine. So, probably all the kill spells. This. Not sure about Pyroclasm. And then Breakout's Wren's out. Maybe not all the Wrens. Keep a third Wren, I guess. Nothing else seems great. I'm in there. Sand's noticeably weak to a 4/4. So I hope they don't play a 4/4. That is fine. I will take 1 poison, though. I have 1 P. Blight Belly Rat. When it dies, huh? What if it doesn't die? Torch the Tower seems really good against my opponent. Gonna throw that out there. Just being honest with you. Streamers bullying diamond players again. All right, number 20. Ooh, this is, I think, the first time we've seen a Mythic gamer since Quiz. Fred. It's a shame we had to meet like this, Fred. If only there was any other way. Rip Fred. He challenged you? Fred did challenge me. Challenge accepted. Look at that. Turn 3 Delirium. Never mind, I lied. Not turn 3 Delirium. Oh, well, we still have Delirium, but... I'm just going to do this. Okay, instant required. God, this hand is so gas. A lot of gas in this hand. I'll run it back. Run it back. Sure. Go to combat. What say you, Fred? Nothing? All right, go. Fairy Mastermind, huh? Yeah. Yeah, there's also a cool line where, so if like they have no graveyard and you have Delirium, you can go Urge the Keen-Eyed. No, I guess that wouldn't work, right? Yeah, because you need to retain Delirium for a Depth Double Strike. But I guess if you have enough types, then you can go like... Yeah, see, for example, here, because I have 2 sorceries, I should do this one. But I eat one of the sorceries. OPS 3 cut down and confirm. They definitely have at least one. What could they possibly have here? I don't really know. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Is that better than casting Dragonfire? I mean, I'm just going to do both, right? Maybe I should have Dragonfired instead. I guess the problem with Dragonfire instead is they can shuffle away one of the Keen-Eyed Curators, which I didn't really want to happen. I think I like this better. This one does not have a creature under it, so we can do that. Yeah, we are drawing heaters this game. Jesus. Our draw step was very kind to us. Okay. Dimir. Cheap removal, good. Even Pyroclasm is probably good enough. Snakeskin is fantastic. Could do this, I guess, because they have a lot of kill spells. See, okay, I'm thinking about it more, right? Malfunction seems kind of weird to me, where I think the kind of the point of playing a deck like this is you are blanking a lot of their removal spells, right? But if you're blanking their removal spells, why do you want a redirect? Because most of their removal is going to be turned off anyways, like their cut downs and go for the throats. There's a lot of cards that those can't kill. So I don't know, it just feels kind of weird. Maybe that's like a, you know, maybe that's not a very common occurrence, but this is actually the deck that the #1 Mythic player is playing currently. They beat us twice. We were playing earlier. Yeah, I guess cut down. What does cut down not kill? It doesn't kill Beastie, it doesn't kill Keen-Eyed, and it doesn't kill Delirious Wildfire. But there's probably still enough that cut down kills. Yeah, that's true. Nothing, huh? Nothing. Wow, no counterspell. So they have Gix. Makes sense. Makes sense. It ain't pretty. It definitely is not the most elegant play, but then we can double spell next turn. Yeah, I guess it's fine. We also take a shit ton of damage from doing this, but seems worth. 2 types. Sorcery instant. Can discard land of FOMO next turn for 3rd type. Let's go here and here first. We're dealing ourselves so much damage. Okay, that is an appealing play, so I'm just going to attack first. Because this plays around them having curiosity. Scout first is probably better. No, because I want to double spell that turn. With the 2 mana, like with 2 2-mana cards, I really just want to double spell that turn. And if I scout first, I can't play 2 spells. Instant land sorcery, huh? So if this hits Delirium, we're in a good spot. I mean, we're in a good spot either way, but why do people say Standard is so diverse right now when it feels like it's basically ran by the 2 mid-range decks in mono red? Yeah, but I mean, even if that's the case, there are plenty of decks that are good against those decks. And I don't even necessarily know if that's true, Like, there's plenty of decks you can play to be good against the mid-range decks. Even if that was true, Dude, Urge is so broken. I've seen so many people, so many deck lists for Delirium that do not contain 4 copies of Violent Urge, and I don't understand it. Get back into Arena after a few years. What's a good deck to get back into Standard? Either like if you're newer to the format and you don't have a huge collection, either Mono Red or the Simic Terror deck. Darkar Wastes. Okay. Beastie. The Beastie Boys. Quay, thank you for the 12 months. Thank you for the Prime. Appreciate the sub. Checking the price in TCG. What made the One Ring go from 110 to 60? Nobody tell Kerchak. Kerchak lacks the critical information. Do not tell them. Kebby, thank you for the prime. I appreciate that. What do we do here? Be Keen-Eyed or... I mean, a lot of options here. Is it an instant in the graveyard? Trying to think. How... Can I get Delirium next turn? If I go Fear, discard Beastie? They asked me if I wanted to play a game. Are we in a Saw movie? I'd like to play a game. This is why I can't sleep, by the way. I have nightmares about Saw. I have nightmares about the emote want to play a game. The mono white deck is good. Ooh, Dusk Rose Reliquary. Why is your number going up? Shouldn't it be going down? Well, it's the other way. It's going down as in from 15 to 14 to 13. It is going down. It's not going up. You're just going about it the wrong way. You're thinking about it the wrong way. Instant artifact creature enchantment, huh? Let me cook. Let me cook. Let me cook. Okay, breakout into FOMO, discard, hit, Violent Urge. Ready? It's not exactly what I meant when I said that. Not exactly what I meant. You know. That is how that works, though. Dude, come on! Arena, why do you have to do this to me? Like, you couldn't just be one card deeper? You couldn't just be one card deeper, huh? Mono red or Golgari mid, discuss. Well, the Chads play mono red. The Wokes play Golgari, if that answers your question. It's not entirely true, but it's mostly true. I cannot beat this Warden, by the way. 4/5. It's got a huge ass. Hugh, comma, Jass. Reporting for duty. Really need one of those Violent Urges. You got Bodied and Standard on the Grixis pot deck. Simply draw your pot of greeds more often. What changed your mind on Delhi, by the way? Well, you see, we played against the number 2 Mythic ranked player twice, and they destroyed us both times. And as the saying goes, if you lose to somebody, you need to play their deck. And that's exactly what happened. There's like some differences about this list that I do like quite a bit. And like, you know, of the stuff that like, because we've tried a bunch of different versions of Delirium before. So there's just some different things about this list specifically that I do like. I'm playing Nomoralize in this deck, which I do not like. Not a fan of Nomoralize. But it is working out for them. Right, I need the Violent Urge. Urge. Actually, I guess Urge isn't even lethal, right? It's only 12. Yeah, Ditch. Just could not beat this Warden. What's different about this list? No Flytraps. I've seen this version floating around, but I just haven't gotten around to trying it yet. Which is no Flytraps, 4 Keen-Eyed, 4 Urge, 4 Breakout. Also interesting, no Llanowar elves. When I was trying Delirium decks after Foundations, I was just forcing Llanowar elves in it. But I actually kind of think it makes sense to not play elves. The more I think about it, because part of the reason you're playing this deck is because you're good against cut down, right? You have like Patchwork Beastie, Keen-Eyed Curator, Delirium, Wildfire. Like this deck does dodge cut down a bit, and playing elf opens you up to that. Like just opens you up to more stuff like that. So I kind of like the idea of not playing any elves. Guess we need this. Can trim. No, we said no burst lightnings before, right? We'll do one. Yeah, all in on breakup, which, as you saw in game one, maybe is not the best idea sometimes. Absolute gas hand, by the way. This hand is fantastic. Nice little curve. We curvin'. We curvin' and we swervin'. And we schmervin'. I don't know where I was going with that. Forgive me, please. It's a reason to keep the Karplusan Forest, huh? Double red. It's really just Golgari, right? It's like the main deck that plays elves. Which I think it's good in Golgari because they have a lot more powerful threes. Like they're just trying to go elf into Glissa or elf into Annex. And it does make a lot more sense in that deck. Instant land sorcery, huh? Instant land sorcery. Give me Delirium? I don't think I want that. And then hopefully if they play like a Seraph this turn, we can just kill it. Just no Glyph. Hey, yo. We can't kill that because it is flying. Can also just torch it. Ayo. Most sensible Mockingbird player ever? Mockingbird is such a sick card. Stop. No, I needed that. Okay, hold. Hold. Right, so torch this. I still don't have Delirium. I could have sacked the Patchwork to get Delirium. Maybe that was worth it. Maybe we can hold up Pop Patch to kill this. Does this deck feel faster than just mono red? No, but does it need to be? It's different. I don't think it needs to be, right? What? That deserves a nice. I'll give that a nice. Alright, destroy target creature with flying. Destroy your creature with flying. Please give me Delirium. You fucker. Okay, turns out maybe I was supposed to sacrifice that beastie last turn when I cast Torch. Still kind of chilling. They just have a bunch of 1/1s. Okay, they have more than a bunch of 1/1s. They have located a 5/5 6/6 creature. That could prove troublesome. There we go. about time. Okay, there's 3. It's just full send, right? Even if they block Cenote Scout, they still lose the Bunnicorn. So they're going to take... Oh, this is lethal, right? No, they get a 1. But now we have 3 lethal attackers. Okay. They do have 3 chump blockers. But I guess the Anchorage can block the Beastie. Should pop this, right? See if they find Glyph. They could, like, pop this and then Glyph this. Oh, but I guess if they pop the clue and miss, they're dead on board. So, yeah, I guess they can't do that. 1. Beasties. No Anchorage animate, huh? I was sure they would go Anchorage double block. All right, no random Day of Judgment, please. Okay, game 3. Yeah, I think we could consider Untimely Malfunction. It's better against them because they have Dusk Rose Reliquary, which is an artifact that is worth destroying. But I'm also not sure what I would take out. Like, I don't think I want more than 2 Veils. Yeah, this seems fine. We'll just do this. This hand is so slow. I mean, it's lands and spells, but it is painfully slow. I think I ship. You might not like this. And I know that a lot of you are going to be upset when I say this comment, but this is a keep. It just has to be a keep. I think. You just have to. See? See? Any doubters? Raise your hand if you're a doubter. It is a peak hand. This hand is peak. It's peak. It's peak. Cinema. Are they not animating Warden? What's going on here? Why do they do this pre-combat? Sus. Okay, give me a land here, please. Give me 1 land, please. Well, okay, that worked. I was worried for a second that they were going to have Shard Mage's Rescue, but thankfully they did not. Not usually, no, I don't think so. Glass Casket. Yeah, no land is huge. Hold. Fear, discard, Snakeskin Veil, I think. Land. It's not bad. Okay. I got more where that came from. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Drigman. I got more where that came from. One of these days. I'm telling you, one of these days. Okay, land Glyph attack. That's not what I wanted you to do. I don't appreciate that. Oh, God, that's like worst case scenario. Oh, God. That's bad. That's very, very bad. Yeah, there definitely is. There 100% is. We have 2 in hand. Let opponent win so they can get Mythic? No. Absolutely not. What do you think this is, a charity? Can't just give out free wins. This is such a brutal spot. Yeah, you're fine, Kepi. You're good. You're good. I mean, I'm kind of just dead to this Bunnicorn. I think I have to do this. It feels really bad, but... Like, I absolutely hate this play, but I don't really know what my other option is. I have to hope the rest of their hand's bad. It turns out the rest of their hand was not bad. As a matter of fact. The rest of their hand was not bad. Okay, that helps. That helps, kind of. That does not really help, though. Oh, God, this game is so close. Okay, that's fine. Durfington, thank you for the prime. Thank you for the sub. Okay. And they're at 6. How many urges do I have left? 3? Hold. I mean, they're going to play around urge, right? There's no way they just leave themselves dead. Okay. Well. No, I misclicked! Oh, Arena! Oh, God. I misclicked. Oh, no, not like this. Not like this. I mean, I was probably dead anyways, right? I was probably dead regardless. Like, I chump block here. Yeah, like, even if I draw Urge, right? I draw Urge, I kill one of these, they just block. Yeah, we're still just cooked. We played the Artifact deck today. We played it for like 3 hours. No. Okay, this one's fine. I can work with this. Orphan is a red gamer. What can I use instead of 2 Wrenn? If you don't have extra Wrenns, probably just, you could play a couple of Flytraps instead. Just like generic 3-mana card that's, in that spot. And honestly, maybe the correct play is to play 2 Wrenns, 2 Flytraps anyways. Because there are definitely spots where I want Flytrap. Just not a lot of them, if that, I wouldn't play NT in this deck. I guess empty is a breakout hit, which is nice. Ooh, ran on an empty board? I like that. Do we minus and get shocked? No. I think I'm down to just do this. If they want to spend 2 burn spells on a Wrenn, I'm down. Would you play Rage in this? Rage is good with Violent Urge. It could be worth it. I don't know if that's the worst idea. Manifold Mouse, huh? Now we minus. Give me the deli. Shaman creature. Instant. I guess we decline. Well, no. We can do this, right? We can pick up this and then just go Fear, discard Wildfire. Yeah, this is fine. Would have rather have discarded Beastie, but doing it this way is fine. We don't really need the second Wildfire. Punt R, thank you for the follow. Attacking me. No blocks. I accept. All right. Clean 4 to the dome. Are they killing Wrenn? I'm okay with that. So, Urge? Oh, man. You can't... This is just scripted. You just can't make it up. Actually scripted. It's big! Okay, Red Gamer spotted. Turn 3 kill? Was that turn 3? It was turn 5. What are you talking about? Turn 3. Turn 3, turn 5. Same thing, honestly. Ah, you're good. I'm just messing with you. You know, it seems maybe they're, okay, hear me out, right? There's a common theme during sideboarding where we seem to board out the same 8 cards every single time. I wonder if maybe we should not have those 8 cards in our deck to begin with. The more that I think about it. Okay, this is going to look weird, but just let me cook, all right? They didn't get a priority window there. I'm going full greed. This is the greedy play, but I only did it because they did not get a priority window. It's the only reason I made that play. Why do you side at the breakouts? Well, see, the thing is, when you're boarding in more kill spells, when you're boarding in a bunch of kill spells in matchups like this, the breakouts get a little bit worse. We're still kind of checked here. I guess. Ugh, God, this is bad. All right, I'm going to do this. There's a chance I might just block in Snakeskin. There's no way that plays good, though. Okay. Oh, this is a massive blowout. Good God. Now the question is, do we block Nemesis? If I block Nemesis, I take 6 and go to 8. Obviously, the life gain doesn't matter. My deck doesn't gain life, but take 6, go to 8, then I kill the Swiss Spear. I think it is right to block the Nemesis here. Because then we just go kill this, play Keen-Eyed. We're Bing chillin'. We got a lot of work to do, but I'm also only at 8, so you got to be a little careful. I'm a little scared. But being honest, just a little scared. Okay. That is annoying, but acceptable. Can turn the corner pretty quick with this. The sus. Okay. Can we get a type count? Instant sorcery. So... This is lethal, right? If we go Torch, Sack, Wildfire, Kill Hero. Because then we Delirium the Curator. Old. Lethal has been located. Yeah, it's still 7, right? Even if we eat Delirium. Instant. What do we have? Artifact, creature, instant, sorcery. So instant, sorcery, artifact, creature. No, you just need 4 types. Just 4 types, not 4 cards. It's basic. Think of it as just Delirium. Yeah, it counts types. Number 14. This deck is just buttery smooth, by the way. Xanadu, thank you for the Prime. Thank you for the 13-month resub. Welcome back, Xanadu. Cenote. Yeah, I mean, not now. Maybe later, but not now. Good card, but you gotta show up on time. At the right time. In what way do you interpret that as you saying it? Well, you said deep down Doomwake agrees. So you're basically you are choosing to say a statement that is not true. Yes, this is standard Rock Hard Brian. Rock Hard Brian. Rock Hard Brain. Fear me? Fear me. Oh, look at that. Delirium, huh? It's convenient. Turn 2, attack for 6. Guess that cooks. Kind of wanted that Wrenn, though. Alright, throw up me. It's a good draw. Stab it at the Go for the Throat, of course. Ding, 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 ding. What do you think about Say Its Name in Simic Terror? Say Its Name in Simic Terror. Definitely could be interesting. I mean, I think we tried that on stream a little bit at one point. I thought it was pretty good when we played it. I don't remember exactly what day we played it on, but I know for a fact we did play some Simic Terror with Say Its Name. Are we jamming? So they have instant sorcery. So we could do instant sorcery, creature, enchantment, and then we would still have instant land. We would still have Delirium even if we did that. Yeah, I'm in. You gotta hit them for 7, right? Especially with the second Keen-Eyed. So instant sorcery. Oh, we can hit land too, right? Land. And then we just hit a regular creature. And I think we still have 5 types. Instant enchantment creature, sorcery, planeswalker. We still have 5 types, which is good. I mean, I assume they have a kill spell here, but I'm also okay with that. Okay, well. As a matter of fact, they don't have a kill spell. So, mono black. I mean, they just didn't show us any cards, right? We can probably infer that they're playing demons just by the Soulstone Sanctuary. Right? I think. Can we become the best player in the whole world? I already am. We already got that. Normal Dimir plays Soulstone. I can't imagine their normal Dimir with 4 swamps and a Liliana. They're definitely mono black. But the question is, are they mono black demons, or are they just like mono black with some cards? Either way, I think Torch is bad. Not a huge fan of the urges. Could just do this. Run it like this, no kill spells. Or actually, no, I want the possession, right? Because the possession steals an Archfiend. Let's try this. Liliana makes me think Bandit's Talent. Yeah, the pop edges are the disenchants are good against Bandit's Talent too, right? They are. They definitely are. Okay, keep this. What do you put back? Second Fear? I think it's Second Fear. Let's say it is gas. God, I actually thought about... Okay, I was going to say if they had Duress. I thought about putting back Pop Ash to blank Duress. Mono Black runs Slashers now. Well, the heavy discard version does not play Slasher. They just play no creatures. No, I haven't played Pioneer / Explorer in quite some time, Kebby. But I do plan on playing some more Pioneer once we get Masters on Arena. So there will be some Pioneer content in the upcoming. I don't exactly know how much, but there will be some of it for sure. I believe we get the Masters set December 10th. So maybe we'll do like 11th and 12th. We'll do a couple Pioneer streams. Nothing would say its name. Okay, maybe I never uploaded it to the Mox field then, because I think I did play one with Say Its Name at one point. It was okay. I mean, the Alternate came up a couple of times. It was nice. What do you do here? What do you do here? Thinking. We're 18. I kind of want to save Paw Patch for the Demon. And not for the Annex. I'm going to break out. That's what I was hoping for. That's huge. Sorcery. 3, 4, 5. They go to 13. Okay, discard this. It's really hoping to find a land off that. Artifact, creature, sorcery, huh? Alright, I'm gonna sack this. That's a really weird spot, but... Ooh. Any Greed Lords? Any Greed Lords? God, the breakout is so tempting here. I'm gonna be disciplined. I'm just gonna cast this. So now, if they make a demon, they go to 10. They just die to a land. Right? They still need to find a land. Okay. So... Okay, this is going to look weird. I think I actually sack Fear, because this dodges Go for the Throat and Cut Down. Because they can't cut down this once we Fear. I mean, they might just have Anoint either way, but... And they're at 6? I mean, this is theoretically lethal, right? They have something. I think I'm ignoring Liliana, too. Just don't think I care, because they're going to Anoint this and go to 3. Yeah, okay. This game is so tight. Surely they annex this turn, right? We just need a land for the possession, that's all. Land me. Land me now. Right meow. Also discarding the pop etch they know about, so it's like, you know. They're definitely thinking about why I would discard the pop etch. I guess they could just animate Soulstone. Plays around pop patch. But then land still kills them. Unless they draw a kill spell. Yeah, this is Gruul Delirium. It is, in fact, Gruul Delirium. I guess if we draw land, we could also just go for the Keen-Eyed Curator. Interesting. They're not making a demon? What? Why would they not make a demon? So their hand has to be 2 kill spells, right? Or they're dead? I cannot believe they didn't make a demon. Isn't it? Why wouldn't they just animate the Soulstone there? They would go to 5, right? What, chat? Why do they not do that? Maybe they had 1 kill spell in their hand, and that's why they didn't animate the Soulstone, and they were thinking about, like, potentially drawing the 2nd kill spell, I guess, right? Fred? Played against Fred earlier. Anybody remember what Fred was playing? Good enough. Not fantastic, but good enough. Blue-black. Okay. This hand got a lot worse. We just need land 3 for red. We have 3 types, right? Sorcery, artifact, creature. I accept. Land me. Land me. Oh, that's fine. Land. Fuck. That is the single worst draw in the deck. Okay, maybe Fred to switch to mono black. Why are they getting priority here? What could they have for 3 mana? There's no creatures in the battlefield. Be like blot out, maybe? I mean, I'm going to minus either way, but it's got to be blot out. Yeah, it could be edict. I don't think there's any black flash creatures. Yeah, Orcish Bowmasters. Okay, that makes sense. Do not play a demon this turn. Do not do it. I said do not. Can't keep mead like this, Fred. Fred is cooking me. Yeah, we're dead. 6/6 is kind of hard to beat game 1. All right, that's fine. That's fine. 1 game down. I'm okay with that. So, we do have a lot of sideboard here. Pop Etch, Snakeskin, Pip, Torch out, Urge out, Possession in. I believe that is what we did last time. I guess the Dragonfires are bad. We'll keep in 2 Urges. Yeah, this is fine. That is definitely not my name. I'll tell you my real name for a Twitch Prime sub. That's all it costs. We already know. No, you don't. Don't lie to yourself. Don't pretend like you know. Come on, you gotta sell the bit. All right, keep up the bit for me. His real name is Aspiring Spike. Close. Very close. My real name is unironically Bill Gates. Man, part of me really wants to take this Wrenn, because I think they have edicts. I'm gonna do it. I just have the read that they have edict. FOMO Shreks them. Yeah, but so does the Wrenn, right? And if they don't have edict, then they still have a Wrenn to deal with, right? So I think either outcome is fine. Even if they don't answer the Wrenn, I could just go minus this one and then plus it again next turn. So it's still kind of fine, right? I'm still getting value out of it. Cenote. Now that being said, let's do this. Liliana, kindly leave. Yeah, you will take your zombies and leave. Shieldred the Apocalypse. Oh. Well, I mean, discard a card. Now we could probably get rid of the second Wrenn. They're not dead, but they're certainly in a bad spot. It's 6. Dude, the Wrenn plus Ridgeline interaction is so sick. That interaction's dope. Archfeed of the Dross. Okay. Are they not dead on board? No, I guess they're not dead on board, huh? Oh, no, they are, right? Because we go plus here, animate here. Then the Fear of Missing Out untaps the Ridgeline. The Wrenn pumps Cenote. And they're dead. I count lethal. Can have a cut down, but we have that covered with the Snakeskin Veil. Alright, run it back. Do I think Leyline, Axe, and Soul could be good in Pioneer? Probably. I haven't thought about like swapping the glyphs for in Souls. There's maybe some other upgrades that you get. I mean, I do like keeping lands and spells against the deck with a bunch of interaction, but this might be where I draw the line. Yeah, I think it is, unfortunately. Good beats. Can't win them all. You can't and won't win them all. That's okay. Sometimes you mold a 5. That is how Magic the Gathering goes. First name is Golden. I mean, it's 5 lands, right? Maybe it's good enough, but I'm not a huge fan of keeping a 5-land hand. Especially if they just have if they have Dreams of Steel and Oil to take one of your cards, like, you're just down. You're so many resources down. Okay, that helps. Graveyard check, artifact creature, sorcery. I think you have to send the FOMO and discard Snakeskin Veil. Because this plays around Liliana. Because then I just sack the Cenote Scout. Yeah, I don't want that. Still need a good card. Like if they play an Archfiend this turn. If they play an Archfiend, they die to the Threaten. Okay, they are not deploying an Archfiend. Maze Mind Tome. That's fucking massive. That might be the single best card in my deck to draw there. What an insane top deck. What a sick top deck. Hold. We're not dead yet. Imagine winning on a multi-5. Hold. Wrenn is good. I've been very impressed with Wrenn. I wasn't sure. The first time I saw the list with this card, I wasn't sold on it, but the more that I play with it, it's been very good. I like it a lot. All right, fair trade. Just don't Shieldred's Edict to me, please. They already cast 2. Okay. Wildfire? Wildfire. Can't complain about that. You're at 3. All right. Hold. We can beat a lot of things here, too. Especially if they can't kill the Wrenn. Chat, pause champ. Pause champion. Pause. Please pause champ. Okay, that's kind of rude. Not gonna lie. Have you done the mono red test with the Scroll Delirium deck? We have played against mono red a couple times. I think we've beaten it most of the time. We only moved up 1 spot. And if you use their Prime service, you get free shipping, free 2-day shipping. And then if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can link that to your Twitch account, and that's how you unlock the free sub. But I mean, if you don't use, like, if you don't use Amazon, then... There are no worthy opponents left. Yeah, we are playing against a lot of repeats today. But I guess there's just not that many people in Mythic, so it kind of makes sense. Because the system, to its credit, does try to, pair you up with other Mythic players. So if there's not a lot of people in Mythic, then it does make sense. Unholy Edicts. Cenote. I mean, is that card good? There's nothing in the graveyard. I actually don't think it's that good. It's just a 2-mana 3/3, which is fine for what it is, but basically what I'm saying is we could do better, I think. That's what I was looking for. Okay, we gotta think here. Creature, sorcery, land, instant. I can get Delirium this turn. Are they dead? They're very close to dead, if not dead. Let's take this. Discard here. And then go here. We have to do this pre-combat to get Delirium for Fear. So we're supposed to untap the Wildfire. They trade, take 9, go to 2. Basically, whenever I untap, they have to block. And now, if they just go land, flip, annex, they're dead, right? Because they go to 4, block here, and then die. This deck is too good. God, this deck is just insane. Okay, those are out, these are out, these are out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Run it back. This is by far the best Delirium deck that I've played in a long time. The list is just super clean. This hand is not good. This hand is good. God, what do we put back, though? Probably the Threaten. It's got to be the Threaten, right? Yeah, it's got to be the Threaten. Yo, Timmy, welcome. Cenote. Card's good, but it's a lot worse when they know about it. I get you for 3. I hope they have Go for the Throat in hand. I think they have Edict, though, with that pause. No? No Edict. Unless they have Edict, but they're playing Liliana this turn. I know. The fact that I'm, like, so highly ranked now means that I need to, like, not play bad decks, right? Oh, man. My decks of playing... my days of playing Pyromancer's Goggles are now over. Pour one out for the goggles. One day he'll be back, though. That's what they all say. There was a deck that Jim Davis won an RCQ with and I wanted to play with. Maybe I'll play that tomorrow. But it was like, did I upload? I didn't upload the list to Moxfield. Did anybody else see that deck list? Where it's like Kona, Archdruid's Charm, and then the 7s were, I think, like he had 1 Omniscience, Sire, Atraxa. Deck looks sweet. But I think like the big... That's bad. The big find there was having... the big find was having... What was I going to say? Archdruid's Charm to enable the Kona, because Archdruid's Charm can find you Kona, but it can also find you Scene of the Crime, which is a land that allows you to tap your Kona. So like it kind of ties the room together, which is something we hadn't played before. And I know Spike was playing some Archdruid's Charm lists earlier today, and I think he mostly liked them. Yeah, the deck looks sick. All right, I'm gonna need another Wrenn, please. That's not another Wrenn. Feel like we're probably gonna lose this one. Okay, it's a spell. Keep it. I'm just going to play out the land. I don't want them to, I don't want to lose my land to Liliana. And I'm going to play the land before I break out in case I hit FOMO anyways. So I might as well just play the land that turn. Easily the worst hit. I mean, it's a creature, so I guess I'll take it, but easily the worst hit. Technically better than whiffing, even though it doesn't feel like that. We need a Wrenn, though. Wrenn would turn this game around. Wrenn. Come on. Oh, man. Kind of surprised they took that there. It'll eventually have a target. It might take a couple of turns, but it'll eventually have a target. I was under the impression that once you hit Mythic, that's when you start playing the Wild Janky Brews. Well, it depends. If you hit Mythic later on into the season and you start in the percentages, like if you hit Mythic on the 25th, then it's like, whatever, that's fine. But now I feel like I have a reputation to uphold, you know? Like I'm number 12. If I lose 5 matches in a row, then I'm no longer number 12, you know? So it feels worse to play the Brews now, you know? Maybe I at least get a little bit of my clout first. Nobody can tank the ranking. But you got to let me get my clout first, you know? There's a system to this. True. We could also tank the ranking just to get to 69. I wanted that, by the way. And I really did want that. So I guess their hand is lands. Second heist. You don't want to gas that? What? I'm confused. Huh. I mean, I'm still probably going to lose this game, but... Do I let them double block? Yeah, I think I make the trade. Yeah, I don't know if that trade's good for me, but it does get the FOMO off the board, and they do have Delirium. So it's like a little scary to let them keep the FOMO if they draw a kill spell for the Patchwork Beastie. So I think I might as well just take the trade while I can. Because they can kind of blank the 3/3 anyways by just making Fountain Board tokens. Okay. Going to 4? Whoa, that is a huge top deck. Hold. No kill spell? No kill spell, please. Hold. They could have also just chump blocked and went to 1, right? They could have soaked up 1 damage. Bro, what is this? How do you go number 12, win, and say, oh, hey, by the way, did you know that you're still number 12? You just don't want it enough. You need to want it more. Prediction. Could we get some exclamation point Gamba, please and thank you? This plays around cut down, so I'll do this. Yeah, I'm also... my record with pot is also very good. Sheoldred's Edict. I'll just do this. Because we do have the Snakeskin Veil. I would like to veil this. That's unfortunate. I know I see the torch, but I do not have something that I want to sacrifice. Well, does that change things? No, you can't sack Scout. It has to be a token, artifact, or enchantment. So creature currently... I don't think I can get to Delirium, right? Unless I sack the Fear of Missing Out. Creature... Enchantment... Land instant... All right, hear me out. Creature, sorcery, enchantment. Oh, the torch is going to be Delirium, right? Creature, sorcery, enchantment, instant. Then I can keep the Snakeskin Veil up. Okay, that works. Oh. Oh, shit. Well, hold on a second. Now I need to rethink things. Huh. They're not dead, are they? Creature, sorcery. No, they're not dead. Fuck. I think we stick with the plan. Keep that for sure. This play looks weird, but I think this feels right. Although I guess it's kind of awkward if they don't let me use the Snakeskin Veil. Okay, that also makes things awkward. First strike plus torch. Yeah, that could have been a line too, but I get less damage in that way. So I think we just do this here. And then now we can go Urge, hit them for 10, then just play FOMO empty-handed. They're not going to die next turn, but... Sure. Okay. Yeah. Not blocking, are they? Okay, I was going to say. If they take 10... No. Arena, please. They love tapping the pain lands for colorless. Okay, that's a good pickup. I feel like that should just be GG. Or at least pretty close to it. Chainsaw. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I was gonna say we don't have lethal, but yeah, now we do. Just Stringer True back-to-back wildfires. God damn. Oh man, that's funny. Nice. Had it the whole time. Yeah, definitely not the tiny bones. Okay, so what are they up to over there? I guess just like Rakdos Sacrifice, probably with Viper. Because I mean, if they're playing Hopeless Nightmare, they almost certainly have the like Disturbing Mirth, Viper, that kind of stuff. So what is good against that? I don't know. Just like Torch is good. Chainsaw. Artifact Enchantment removal seems kind of mid because these cards get their value. Like, these are cards you don't really want to kill with Artifact Enchantment kill removal spells. Bolts are maybe fine against the slashers. Veil does seem good. I feel like Wrenn is maybe too slow against them. I'll shave one breakout. They do have a good amount of removal, but I think I still want to keep the Violent Urges because their creatures don't seem to block very well. This hand is... I don't think I've seen a bad hand with this deck yet. All these hands look fantastic. Good discard streamer. Sure that I want that and the Dragonfire. It's close. Is Royal Treatment better than Veil most of the time? Actually, now that you mention it, Royal Treatment makes more sense too because you can Torch Sack the Aura. So maybe Treatment is just better. Like, I'm trying to think of a situation where Royal Treatment would be worse than Veil, but I'm having a hard time coming up with that situation. Like, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Forge Gaming, huh? Forge Gaming. That's a nice pickup. I probably just kills them next turn. Land, sorcery, creature. Yeah, that almost certainly just kills them next turn. Because we can attack for 16 with Veil up. Bandit's Talent. I think I discard Torch here because I do think I need the 4th land. Okay, well they're just dead. Yeah, because they have a Mirex. That's fine. Go end phase, eat the extra instant. There we go. Okay. Well, look, if it wasn't lethal before, it certainly is lethal now. How much damage is this? I can't even count that high. Instant land. Creature. Sorcery. This is 32, right? 34, actually, sorry. Take 34, please. What's the number? Hey, top 10. Let's go. Gray hair dog. I think you die after 3. Well, we'll put that to the test. Patchwork. What is this? Land Sphere. Bro's playing spheres over here. Any sphere enjoyers? How are you not doing poop at MTG after 2 hours sleep? Not just 2 hours sleep, 2 hours sleep back-to-back nights. I couldn't sleep the past 2 nights. I don't know what to tell you. I just could not sleep. Artifact, creature, land. I mean, their one spell on turn 3 is maybe good enough. I think we have to try and bait them into attacking. Okay. It's going to be a lot of cats, dude. We are dead. We are so dead. Yeah. I mean, look, it's bad, but it ain't pretty. They can't attack now, at least. Okay, let's go here. We're going to lose the cats. I think we just might, to be honest with you. Like, we're not losing the cats right now. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. They don't let you get quad strike. All right, playing defense. We can kind of play defense like somewhat well. It's weird to say that, but what the fuck? Yeah. Okay. Life Creed Duo secured. Worth those free attacks. Oh, because it untaps the beastie. I forgot about that. You're right. You are correct, yeah. Okay, I should do that this turn then. I forgot that it untaps the beastie. I'll do that this turn. Maybe they'll make some, like, Psycho triple or quad block. Wait, they just didn't block? Did we go for it? I mean, I'm not gonna not go for it. Surely this works, right? There's no way this works. Oh my god, what is happening? What is happening? What is this stream? Top 10 Magic? Yeah, I guess. That's top 10 for you. Okay. So Arabo, Johnny's Pride Mate, Life Creed Duo. All right. Anything that says kill a creature, I want it. All of it. That's all I got, by the way. I could bring in Paw Patches, maybe. As like a way to kill. I probably want something to kill the stupid Sheltered by Ghosts. This is what I've been doing. Basically, when you board in a ton of interaction, Breakout gets worse because you just have less creatures. This deck could play Pyroclasm. We have one on the board. Yes, this deck could play Pyroclasm. Oh, I mean, surely, right? Surely, right? This hand hits every single time, by the way. Every single time it hits. He told you! He told you! He didn't believe me. Okay, now I'm flooded. Would Screaming Nemesis be good in the board? Could be good against the red decks, yeah. Essence Channeler. Okay, just don't make this guy too big, alright? I guess I'll take my 2 for 1. Deuce. Could have waited on that, maybe. Meow. Any meows? They have mana up, huh? Sus. All right, I'll bite. Oh, okay. Well. What are we missing? Instant sorcery creature. Missing enchantment artifact land. Well, it just so happens that I've located an artifact. This is just bullying. I'm sorry, chat. I would like to apologize for my sins. Oh, wait, I'm dead? Never mind, I take that back. Oh, quickly how the tides table turn. Right, kill this. Maybe I could have went to combat first. That is the cat of all time. Okay, so this is 11. So it is appealing to cast Urge here, but if I cast Urge, they just block on the second attack, right? Because it's 3, 6, 8. Is this 3 combats or 2? Just 2. 11. Yeah, I think we just don't do this. Wait. No, we do get... Okay, we would get 2 more combats. Right, okay, yeah. Okay, well, they're off it. Oh! Saves 3 letters. Yeah, I'm lazy. You have to realize the streamer is lazy, okay? But you already know that. What do you think Zeely was up to today? I'm going to play with my ball in the corner over here. Dark Slick Shores. Red source acquired. Yo. Reanimator Gamer. Wait, how do I beat that? I guess I beat it with this. But I shouldn't play the Keen-Eyed this turn, because if I play the Keen-Eyed this turn, they may have a kill spell for it. So we'll deploy this next turn. So this turn, we should just go Patchwork, hold up, Protection. Yeah, this is good. I kind of want them to cast a kill spell this turn, ideally. I think. Okay. They didn't attack. So the way I get punished, well, I mean, not really punished. This was going to happen either way. But if they have Bitter Triumph and second Valgaboth, then I'm kind of screwed. Or I guess just Counterspell, right? I do plan to play some Pioneer, yeah. I have a couple of decks that I wanted to try with Foundations cards. What if we just gamble on them not having their 4th land? That's obviously insane, right? It's obviously insane. Come on, I'm not that much of a psychopath. You like it? What do you like? Did I see the Pio someone 5-0, someone Pio 5-0 someone did with white-green cats? No, I have not seen it. White-green cats, huh? I assume they're playing Arabo. Arabo's cool. That card's nice. All right, let's try and find another raccoon. Unfortunately, that is not another raccoon. It is a big beat stick, though. Let's go to combat first. Hold up Veil. I feel like we're probably dying to the Faithful, though. They just like Bitter Triumph, discard creature, Faithful. Or not. Dude, I will happily trade for Faithful. I'm taking this trade all day. Yeah. I'm just like deathly afraid of them having a reanimate or a big creature to discard. I would like a land here. Definitely not that. Like, I can beat the Angel. I just can't beat them, like, discard Valkaboth, untap, do this. I don't hate our spot. I think we're doing all right here. They paid 3. What? Where's the raccoon? Raccoon secured. Goblin Ruin Blaster and Foundations. I don't know. Lane Destruction is like, they've kind of moved away from that, haven't they? I think for the most part. Lane Destruction isn't something that they really do anymore. Now we can do this. Rabble Master would have been nice, though. Although I don't know if that's necessarily what Goblins is missing, right? Like there's a good amount of 3-mana Goblins that are already legal. I think that's the problem, is they have too many 3-drops, like Breaches, Bomber, Squee. Like they already have too many 3s. Okay, this one's good against Valg. This card is technically good against Valkaboth, but look, it ain't pretty. I think I don't want to go down that road. Let's do this. Now, this, on the other hand, now you're talking. Now we're talking. Torch out, Dragonfire out. I have to keep one of these cards in. I'll play one just in case they have Atraxa. Land Destruction sucks. Well, I mean, in terms of an introductory product, like, Land Destruction is not something you want to give to a newer player. Because I think for the most part, ooh, that's bad. I think for the most part, it's like the newer players will gravitate. Like, that's not an experience you want to give to somebody playing their first game. I think that's like the big thing, right? Untimely can change Zombify target only if there's a second creature, which it's not clear that there's going to be all the time, right, Chief Rob? But Untimely also kills Vacuum, and I forgot about that. So if we go to game 3, we will board in the Untimelies. I wasn't planning on going for number 1, but now I kind of have to, right? Like, it certainly wasn't my intention, but we might as well go for it now. I'd say we got a pretty good start. I'd say we are doing okay on that front. Okay. Well, maybe not this game. This game's going to be hard. Yeah, especially when I drop my 7th land. We need to find a Wrenn, basically. Wrenn's like the only card that does anything here. FOMO would be a good start, too. Loot away some of these lands. Giora. Right, yeah. You can't give people like actual Stone Rain. Because the thing is, if Stone Rain is good in Standard, your Standard format is not good. Doesn't timely change Zombify target? Only if they have a second target in the graveyard. So if they have 2 creatures, then yes, but if their only target is Valkaboth, it doesn't work. Should have milled, I guess, last turn. It's not correct to mill, but clearly, results oriented, I should have milled. Oh, man. This deck is not great against Ghost Vacuum. Good God. Not great against the Vacuum. Just put me out of my misery. I'm sorry, what? You want to run that by me again? 2? As Talion the Kindly Lord enters, choose a number between 1 and 10. Whenever an opponent casts a spell with the mana value, power, or toughness equal to the chosen number. Okay. Well, I've had enough. Talion, huh? Let him cook. Okay, we need these to kill the vacuums. Could see more paw patches now. Gotta cut 4. Could cut Breakout. How many hits? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. I feel like this is too many paw patches. Again, paw patch is not good against Valkaboth. Literally, yeah. I got halfway through reading the card, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm good. I'm off it. I mean, we have the Pick Your Poison too. This is fine. Okay, less lands, please. Less lands this game, please. Okay, it's a good start. Yeah, fast Mythic. I started at number 40 too. So it's not even like I moved up that much. I just started really high because there's not a lot of Mythic gamers. I shouldn't have played this. That was stupid. I should have just played Breakout. And then turn 3, play this with Bail Up. I don't listen to a lot of Mars Volta. So I would say that I don't have a favorite album. I've heard like a couple of songs, but I haven't heard a ton of it. The songs I've heard are pretty good though, from what I can remember. No, dude, why does everybody have nowhere to run? Come on, man. Unreal. Okay, well. Nice. Streamer, no. Oh, it stops hexproof, but it's only -3. Right. Oh, and now this doesn't work. Oh no. No. I fucked up. I fucked up. Damn it. It's okay. We're fine. We're fine. Everything is fine. Do not worry. I repeat, do not worry. Everything is fine. We are chilling. Do not fear. No. I don't think I want that. Number 8 in the world, by the way. Yeah. He's certainly not playing like number 8 in the world. All right, now I'm tilted. Okay, we win. Wrenn is Busto. Bro, why is Nowhere to Run so broken? Oh my god. This is unreal. Dude, Nowhere to Run is so fucking stupid. Oh my god. They can target my shit. God, this card is annoying as hell. It's so annoying. Yeah, literally ban Nowhere to Run. I can't beat it. Actually can't beat it. Sure. Okay. Thankfully they're missing land drops. I could have redirected to the... Maybe I should have redirected to the 1/1 there. Maybe that was good. You ever play second Wrenn here? It's just... Nah, it's so greedy. Go. Maybe I should have put a counter on my creature. Imagine how different this game was if I just... Yeah. Imagine how different this game was if I had a 3/3 in play, and by that I mean a 4/4. Okay, change the target of target spell or ability with a single target. Resolve. Select the new target. Okay, so here. Here. I'm doing it this turn, by the way. Put them to 2. And then this. I could have put them to 1. Okay, well, we win. What did that accomplish? What did it accomplish? Redirecting to the 1/1? It meant that I kept the 1/1. Right? If that's what you're asking. Alright, GG. I maybe didn't play this game perfectly, but that's fine. Okay, what's the number? What's the number? Drum roll? I'll take it. It's better than staying at number 8, right? And we are back, folks. That was the Gruul Delirium deck. And I gotta tell you, Quiz, you have cooked up a beautiful masterpiece here. And no wonder you were number 2 at some point. This is a phenomenal deck list. I think this is one of the better Delirium decks that I've played so far. One thing that I really like about this list, again, as I mentioned in the intro, is the 4 copies of Violent Urge. And what's nice about Urge is that even if you don't have Delirium, it can kind of still be an interesting combat trick, where if you need to play defense against a more aggressive deck like Red, sometimes that just giving your creature +1/+0 in first strike is good enough to win combat. It could kind of act as a removal spell in that way. And that was pretty nice. The Wrenn and Realm Breakers were pretty impressive, just being able to constantly hit Delirium. The Wrenn plus Restless Ridgeline interaction did come up a couple of times, and that was pretty good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The only card that I'm not 100% on really is the Scorching Dragonfires in the main. Perhaps that could be the 4th copy of Torch, and maybe even a 3rd Snakeskin Veil. And then the sideboard could use a little bit of touching up. I think the Burst Lightnings are kind of whatever. The Bolts were okay. Malfunction seems like it's not, I'm not going to say useless, but very, very narrow in its applications. Could maybe play some more Pick Your Poisons, maybe the 4th Paw Patch. I would also like to see a 2nd copy of Vengeful Possession, just another way to kind of steal those bigger creatures against Annexes and Shieldrids and whatnot. Yeah, that is pretty much it for the Gruul Delirium deck. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.